G'day, I'm Blxz and welcome back to Geneforge 5. And here we are continuing. We have lost Mitsu. We are down somebody. So I think now everybody's died at least once. Some of you multiple times. Now, what we're going to need to do is, I suspect this is powerful, but I need to keep my healing up. So mass restore is probably the way to go. Not nearly as good as I thought. Wasn't too bad though. I don't know if this is... looks like it is actually helping quite a bit, this aura. I suspect it's probably better than the healing one. I'm not sure. I will have to think about that when I go into the final battle, whether I want to change to the healing aura or not. What am I going to do? I am going to probably... even use Berserk Spores. It'll protect and Warbless everybody. Then I'm going to be better off to just rack you, I think, rather than just attacking. Bloody things are coming up. I can take you out though this round, hopefully. We'll be better off. Yep, you're going down this round. So I'm actually going to have somebody attack you. Oh, look at that haste. That's that one down. And ooh, probably might have been better. Oh, there we go. Got haste. Done. The haste won it for us. Okay, what do we got up here? Not much. Oh, essence pods. Excellent. Discipline wall I don't need. What I do need though are... yep, that's a lot of essence. Now, what I'm actually going to do... oh, no. Okay, they're coming for me. I was going to recreate Mitsu, but we can do that at a later date. Oh, it's still alive, bro. Come at me. Gotcha. Okay, and that one there. Don't want to get too close. Don't want to trigger them. Trigger warning. Attack me, that'd be right. And I think I'm inclined to actually put the healing aura on, regen aura. It's too powerful just to keep me topped off, so I don't get into any I don't get worn down. Is the thing. Okay, what we're gonna need now is we're gonna need that. We're gonna be creating a battle shaping thing. Makes no difference which one I put on. One, two, three. Is that all? I suspect that it is. So we're going to make... wait, there you are. Yep, looks good. Mitsu 2. And what do I need? I put that back on. Symbiotic. Nope, I want my agent cloak on instead. I think I prefer that. Throw you on, and I've already put that up. Okay, we are back and ready. How high is my magic? 13, that's pretty good. I've got 71 left. I can always get more later as required. What's attacking me? Ah, another one of those. I think this is going to keep coming for me, which is unfortunate. If I'm going to have to run down here shortly. What am I going to do? Just Warbless. Then attack. Not quite ready to speed this battle yet up because it's still going to be a bit short, but I would prefer if these attacks were less constant because they're not really weakening me. I have resources to keep me going pretty much forever in game terms, but it's just not particularly fun dealing with the same enemies over and over again. Unfortunately, my war troll is actually not that weak. I thought it would be weaker. And one more. Done. Okay, what do we got down here? Get a bunch of gazers. Oh, yes. And I'm not sure what they are. Reasonably painless, all things considered. Oh, that's gonna keep coming. Ah! These are actually becoming unfun. Doesn't matter, we have ourselves a few good things here. You might be useful, you can spit fun of it. And I'm going to grab that quickly. Create Gazer. Excellent. I can now create, I believe, level, whatever they're called, eye beasts. So what I'm going to do is actually I'm wearing the wrong belt, that's why. I think I've just wasted a bunch of these. This is a bit unfortunate, but that's fine. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to have a look at whether creating a gazer is actually worth it to me. Oh, wow. Now, oh, these are annoying. Really, really annoying now. Like, it's not giving me enough time to actually think about what I'm doing, which frustrates me slightly. This could have been handled better, Jeff. You've had a solid game up until this point, except for a few minor parts, and this is one of those minor annoying parts. Okay, that's done. Now let me think about this. I want to create, I can't even look at it because I don't have the essence. So what I'm actually going to do, as horrible as it is, I'm going to absorb Mitsu because I suspect an eye beast might be more useful against if I can create one. Now 240, that's huge, absolutely huge. Let's have a quick look here. You are level 50 each. Now you've got 30, about 30 across the board. And if I were to create an eye beast, deadly variant of the gazer, terrifies, blah blah blah. Okay, they're going to use up practically all of my essence. Their level is way lower. These guys have leveled up a lot. But does it say what they're... I'm going to save because create one. And you are basically exactly the same. Level 49. And that's not adding on all my gear, which I can do if I have to. You will probably actually be better off than those two. Is it worthwhile? Or the alternative is, let's think about this for a second. The alternative is to actually put on all my gear again. Magic shaping. Now, as unfun as that is, it's those three. Yep. Now I create an eye beast. Use up. Call you. It's gonna be weird looking at Mitsu, who's not a war troll. I still got used to that for a while, and that's what I'm going to name you. I'm now going to change everything back again, which is again annoying, but I'm getting there. Now if I have a look at more enemies coming, not giving me enough time to think. you now have higher strength than everyone else. So I was thinking about removing those two, but the problem with that is that the essence of using these guys is much cheaper, and they're only marginally weaker than one eye beast. But sacrificing, like, the magic damage right now is very, very useful. That's my reasoning here. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Does mean that I'm going to need to get more of these. You're doing fire damage? Stuff that for a bloody joke. Okay, I'm not even going to make one. Not if they're doing fire damage. That is quite possibly the most useless damage type right now. It's what I don't need. I'm going to be fighting dracons. I do not, under any circumstances, need fire damage. And you're not that much weaker. So, instead, I'm just going to rebalance my team a little bit. I know this is probably tedious for the people watching, but that's fine. I'm sure you will manage. G'day, cat. Endurance. Got all my spells. I've got 7 essence out of... Alrighty. There we go. Okay, we're back up reasonably good. Let's continue on. That was... that was annoying, let's put it that way. If I hadn't had that canister, I think I would have probably been a bit happier than I am now. These regular battles are just beginning to grate ever so slightly. General Greta. G'day, Greta. It's been a long time since I've seen you. There is a woman waiting for you by the east gate, a life crafter and general of the rebellion. You recognize her, General Greta, a brave opponent of the Shapers since the very beginning. And yet, in her eyes, as everything collapses around her, you see nothing but calm. She looks terribly tired. She knows that she's in danger of reaching the end. And yet, she doesn't have the strength to rebuild the rebellion yet again. She points her blade at you. We should have killed you in the beginning. We should have had Meccan arrange an accident for you. It was a mistake. We have never been able to afford mistakes. But I still have the chance to end you. It may be the last thing I do, but I will correct one mistake at last. I wish you could survive, but if you will force me to kill you... Okay. Greta gives you a little salute. I appreciate the sentiment. I'd like it more if you weren't trying so hard to crush us. I am no creation, only a human who longs for freedom, who deserves... Oh, enough. It's time for the end. She advances upon you. Ah, well, Greta, I gotta admit you've definitely matured, much like Arwen. You've matured from Geneforge 3 quite a bit, and it will pain me to have to kill you. I can't believe I didn't get all my creations. That's annoying. Oh well, I'm going to knock you down here. Okay, now Greta goes down. You are so close to the eastern doors of the dome. 2 sets of huge reinforced stone slabs, the sort that would take hours, if not days, to blast through. They look like they've been sealed up, undoubtedly to keep Shaper forces from slipping into the rest of the fortress, throwing together a bunch of creations and causing all sorts of trouble. They are sealed now, but they could be opened at a moment's notice if Goldring decided to retreat to a new position. This would not be good for the Shapers. Let's start knocking you guys down. Okay, what I'm going to do now is try that again. I'm going to haste everybody properly. And I'm going to drop a regen aura as well. I think that'll be the best contribution I can do. Oh, these monsters coming in. So this is a battle with General Greta. How am I going to take her down? It's a bit of a shame to have to kill her, actually. She is sort of I suppose, a pillar of the... I don't know the word. I should have backed up it. Of the, what's the word? I suppose the reasonable side of the rebellion. And if she were leading it, would join without hesitation. Not a moment's hesitation. I think she is probably the most decent person in the rebellion. But unfortunately, she's not leading it. That big mad dragon in the center is the one doing it. So unfortunately, you have to go down. Okay. Getting there, we're nearly there. Finally a bit of haste. It's a bit... and I've already racked her, so I may as well just throw in the attack. Ooh. Okay, you're down. Ooh, okay, she's got pretty good resistance. I'm not getting a lot of haste here, unfortunately. Probably because I'm moving a bit far. Gotcha, okay. And you're not as resistant to physical. But fire? Oh, you can't beat fire at all. I should have had that gazer. Or the eye beast. Whose turn is it? Okay. General Greta going down. She takes about 50% less magical damage. Fairly weak. And there we go. That's unfortunate. More of them. Now I don't know if I can get through here. I highly doubt that I'm going to be able to get through. It's probably another like wall, edge of the map. Oh no, I can get through. That is a little bit concerning. Okay. Oh, coming straight for me. These battles. I should speed them up, but if it's only going to be the one of them, it's not worth the effort in post-edit. Fortunately, they're too sporadic. Okay, gotcha. And the final one, not too difficult to get. Okay, that's good. So I can't go through that way. I'm going to have to come around. Now, where is the... That must be the only point I can think of to actually stop the pylons, unless there's something over here. I expected maybe to find something in each corner. Looks like nothing in here. Just a bunch of monsters. I'm going to speed this one up. Okay, last level up of the game, I suspect. Level 49. What am I going to do? Shaping's no use. Battle magic is probably marginally useful, but I can only get one level up out of it. After all this, I think the last thing I'm going to get is one more in leadership, just on the off chance that there's something I can do to stop. Endurance might be doable considering it's so low, but I don't expect to be attacked that much. Spellcraft is possible. I could go Spellcraft and Luck. I think I'm actually going to do that. Spellcraft and Luck looks like the way to go. Actually don't know what to do, and I don't think it actually matters that much. But I'm still torn because I know I'm not going to get another level up after this. I could go Endurance for... Spellcraft and Luck, I think it is. Done. Okay, locked in. And another battle coming. Just what I need. I think they're getting faster and faster. I wish they'd go after the other shapers and not make it so annoying. I think it's because I came too close when one of the creations was running away before. I suspect that may have triggered it. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe it's always gonna chase after me and be annoying. Who knows? Either way, I think we're nearly at the end here. I mean, it's been a long episode, but I'm probably going to speed up a fair bit of it. It's hard to tell from this side, because I don't know how much I'm going to be speeding up and how much I'm not. But that is that done. Another Dracon, more... Maybe they're the ones who are shaping, so if I can get rid of them, I should stop being attacked quite as frequently. Perhaps. Perhaps not. We will find out. It's good damage I'm doing though. And... yes, that knocked him out. So, we've got you, Dragon. Ooh, good resistance, guys. What are we going to do here? Let's drop another haste down. And then probably heal you of poison. Yep, okay. I have to cut these creations down quick, smart. How are we going to do this? I think by getting... if we target these guys, I think that's the way to go for now. We can knock them down really quickly. And you can actually probably go after... may as well go after that. Not going to do any damage to that guy. Actually wonder if my ice magic can probably finish him off. Nope. If I hit, it's a small chance I'll do it. No, not quite enough. If I'd had him attack as well, I might have been better off. Doesn't matter. We're getting there. We are getting there. I'm beginning to get tired of these battles. But we're not far from the end of the game now. I mean, this is the final battle. It is meant to be challenging. I just wish it were less tedious, all things considered. Turns definitely getting faster. So... let's get rid of the Rotgaroth. We should block. Okay. Now, unfortunately, they take just a tiny bit more than 2 hits to kill. 2 and a smidge. It's a bit unfortunate, but that's fine. Now, you probably create another one this round. Oops, should have attacked him. Nope, I guess he's not creating one. In that case, I am going to rack. So we can hopefully finish him off next round. Nope, didn't hit. Okay, let's get him. Everyone attack. I'd like a couple of hastes if possible. Any minutes. There we go. Okay, 300, that's good damage. 1 haste. 1 haste so far. 2 hastes. Beautiful. Okay, and we get you to take that out. Going well, all things considered. That was not good. 2 70% chances. That guy can't even hit at all. There is literally no chance of hitting. Which is always good. I'm going to get you to see if you can knock that guy down. Okay, so we've done nearly a full loop here. I can't, unless there's something up there, I suspect that back there at the beginning is the only way to weaken Goldring's defences. Because there's nothing else that I've encountered at all that could possibly shut those pylons down. You know, as I was saying, I thought there would be 1, 2, 3, 4 to shut down each pylon, but it seems they get done in a lump sum. So kind of good. But at the same time, don't run or don't go east. Whatever you do, don't run that way. Please don't run right. If I had you... Oh no, are you mentally controlled or something, or what? Who knows? How about I just finish... Nope, we're not going to hit. Okay, this looks like the last one bumped off. So they should be sending no more attacks after me. What do we got here? Marginally useful. Another battle. Doesn't matter. Let's go this way then, ignore them. Okay, so that is the other one. So there are 2 things, and I can't get... I should have bought more living tools when I had the chance. Because I remember there was a guy that's... Stop these battles. It's going to kill you. Can I bump you off? So I don't have enough to get into both things. Bit unfortunate. Really? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? I think... Yep. I wonder if I'm better off going into here or the other side. I can't do both. I have 6 living tools and it takes 4 per door to get in. Although maybe now I've got more spellcraft, I might be able to actually get through. It's possible. Let's try this. If I throw that there, nope. Throw the Tinker's Bauble on, Tinker's Gloves on, and the Infiltrator Cloak. That should take me up to 16. It has, yes. Can I need 5. And I can't... No, I can't do 5. No, not enough. Let's have a look. Let's see what we can find in here. Minor heal, totally useless. What the hell is this room? Large storeroom full of considerable amount of supplies and weaponry stored in Kazukios. Also several wing bolts who are locked in here. Fortunately they aren't hostile. Though they aren't rogue, they are masterless. You can sense that the contract between them and their maker has been broken. Now they flit about, stunned, unsure how to proceed. These unfortunate creatures might even eventually go rogue and need to be destroyed. Let's try to control them. By now, it's second nature. You close your eyes, extend your will, and try to calm these wingbolts' jumbled brains. It's not too difficult. The moment you make contact, they eagerly accept your control. For loyal war creations, being out of control can be very upsetting. Now the wingbolts fly around, waiting for their first order. How do I... There's nothing here. Come with me. Create Dracon, that's kind of cool. Okay. And Firebolt. All in all, that was a total waste. I mean, sure, the wing bolts might be handy, but I can think of much better things to do with my... things. I mean, Minor Heal and Firebolt are just... I'm left speechless at how much of a waste that is. I think the point was that there's a lot of canisters back there and people feel happy to get them all or something, I suppose. I don't know. It was a waste and I'm disappointed that I wasted my time doing it. But let's head down. Let's keep heading up there. That's where I need to get to, that door there. That's the one. I've done full loop. I didn't really need to. And I can clear out all the... What's the word? All the pylons guarding him. We can head into the final battle. Thank you very much, whoever you are. Done. Beat ya. Okay, let's have a chat. Agent Illa. Shaper Perlang. There's a Shaper standing in the middle of the causeway, feet firmly planted, making creations as quickly as he can. You have to admire his skill. The sustained assault has exhausted him, but he makes creations with calm, professional speed. Not a scale or a vein is out of place. His beasts are made calm, obedient, and ready to die. He puts the final touches on a Kaishak and turns to you. I am Shaper Perlang. I am glad you are here. We need more power if we are going to push through and reach the foul dracons. Where are you from? I had just arrived from the Nodji coast when this assault began. I immediately asked to come along. I received that great honor. How's the assault going? We are here. We rolled back the creation rubble and reached the core of Gazukius. Our target lies before us. But that is the good part. What's the bad part? We have lost much strength. We are tiring. Our essence supplies are depleted. Galdring is still fresh. That is why it is good you are here. You take heavy losses getting here. Only a few humans, fortunately. Many creations died. We'll honor the loss of those poor, dumb creatures. If nothing is done soon, however, we will all fall. What should I do? I am too busy to give orders now. You must speak with Astoria. The councillor is here with the rest of us. She is to the north, preparing an attack. Now leave me. I must hold these rogues at bay. He resumes shaping his Kaishak. Can I... How's this assault going? What should I do? That's it. That's everything. Okay. Well, I'm going to head up here and I'll check in. Bugger off. And then we will hopefully be able to shut these pylons down and then be able to charge in at him. Okay. 4 living tools. Let's check it out. What do we got in here? Well, Kaishaks. Oh, hang on. How do I shut these pylons down? I have no idea how to shut the pylons down. Maybe the skull piles. You know, I have no idea. I had assumed it would just be in here. Agitated, masterless, only its original. Yeah. Try to control them. Come with me. That is kind of annoying. In that case, I'm going to use these living tools and go back through here again. This game is confusing me just a little bit. Don't need those. Don't need that. Try to control them. Okay, I've got them. Come with me. Got the firebolt and Dracon. Now, if I'd got that other one, if I'd used my tools on the other one up north in the other area, I could probably control or create Erdrakons now. But I don't think so. You know what? This episode is frustrating me a little bit, and it's probably coming across in my voice. You can probably hear that I'm not necessarily enjoying this final battle quite as much as I'm sure Jeff had hoped people would. So I'm going to call this episode here. I don't know exactly how long it's gone. It's been 40 minutes for me, although I'll probably speed up large parts of it. And I'm going to have a small break, get a drink of water, and try and think my way out of this one. So I've been Blxz. This has been Geneforge 5. I suspect next episode will be the final episode. We're getting there. We're definitely getting there. Take care. Join me next time as we hopefully, fingers crossed here, get to the end of the game. Take care, and I'll see you then.